Good morning. This is Jovine from Behind the Markets, and I'm sitting a little bit further back because I want you to see my new sweatshirt that Sam, Tina, Victoria, and Chelsea from our Ohio office got me, and I'm really kind of excited about it. Anyway, today I want to talk about Nvidia again. What else? It's really kind of shocking. On Monday, this company literally suffered the largest loss of stock market value in history, almost $600 billion. It's unbelievable. Shares plummeted 17%. It's really crazy. To put that into some perspective, the previous record was in September, which was $279 billion market cap loss from the same company. And as a result, Nvidia's 200-day moving average, for those of you who care about this kind of thing, it broke below its 200-day moving average, which is not a good technical sign. And we all know that Nvidia is a proxy for the AI trade. There are a couple of things. I talked about Nvidia a little bit yesterday. There are a couple of things that really make me want to talk about it again today, because it really puts the whole operating thesis into question. I mean, first of all, it speaks to a crazy high market. To drop 17% in a day tells you how inflated the market is. Everybody just sold first, ask questions later. It reminds me of that scene in Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, one of my favorite westerns of all time, when that guy goes in to see Tuco. Tuco's in the bath, and the guy gives him a speech. He comes in while Tuco's taking a bath, and he comes in and says, "For years, I've looked for you, and I've tracked you. You ruined my life." And as the guy is giving his bad guy speech, Tuco just shoots him and then stands up and says, "If you're going to shoot, shoot. Don't talk." Well, yesterday, everybody shot. They didn't speak, and they're asking questions today. And the kinds of questions they're asking really expose A, the overvaluation of the stock market, and B, the fundamental premises that Nvidia and the whole AI trade is really all about. Those questions are, do we need the latest Nvidia chips? If we take older chips, can we rewire them? Now, remember something. Nvidia's stock has been going gangbusters because companies like Apple and Meta and Google are spending. They've come out and said, we're going to spend 60, 70, 80 billion dollars this year on capital spending for AI, meaning we are going to buy a gazillion Nvidia chips, the best, newest chips. So the first sign that we're going to look at here is when these companies report earnings, do they still believe that they should do that? My guess is that they're going to still keep buying Nvidia chips right now, but by the next quarter, they're going to sit there and try to figure this out, like really what's happening, because there's a lot to digest. Basically, the $1 billion, $2 billion, $5 billion a quarter's worth of chips, Nvidia chips that, let's say, Google or Meta's buying, I mean, basically, you can just go buy 3 chips ago and get the same boom that these people have been getting, spending all this money on these new Nvidia chips. This is a big thing. It also opens up the door to competition from Nvidia. AMD, Broadcom, Qualcomm, maybe their chips are good enough, especially if you tweak them like DeepSeek, like the guy from China tweaked his chips. So this is all about DeepSeek. This is all about the fact that we've had our AI Sputnik moment, where basically it's like, holy moly, the whole entire US crowd of investors ran in this direction. We need the best Nvidia chips. We need to spend this kind of money to train these models. Billions and billions and tens of billions of dollars. And then all of a sudden you have this explosion over here, bang, DeepSeek. We actually used old Nvidia chips. We rewired them, rejiggered them, and it only cost us $6 million to actually train a large language model that is equivalent to Claude or ChatGPT. It's unbelievable. So everybody who is running in this direction, buy Nvidia, buy Meta, buy this, buy that, and we should invest this, we should invest that. They're all like, wait a minute, what did you say you did? Wait, you did this with old Nvidia chips? China, DeepSeek? And it only cost $6 million? Now, a bunch of big companies buying these chips are going to start asking themselves the question, do we need these chips? What other vendors can provide chips that are equivalent to this? Also, from a national security perspective, which I touched on yesterday, have our export controls been thorough enough? Maybe not selling the newest Nvidia chips isn't the answer. Maybe you can't sell Nvidia chips that have been produced in the past 5 years. Maybe that's the answer. So I don't know. These are a lot of questions, a lot of questions. I would be very, very cautious. We've ridden the AI trade and breakthrough wealth like crazy. We did very, very well as it relates to military. That was kind of our thing. But right now, I would be very, very cautious. Wait and see, and let us see how this unfolds. But wow, the largest drop in market cap, the largest market cap loss in the history of financial markets on Monday, $600 billion. Wow, what a day. This could be the popping. This could be the popping of the AI trade, which is always about perception. When everybody perceives it one way and then they get a different view, that changes their perception, like DeepSeek's AI, the Chinese firms, their triumph with AI at a fraction of the cost, that changes the perception. And if the perception of the market changes, all the assumptions that the prior one was built on start to collapse. And we very well might be there right now. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.